Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today we'll be doing some more 1000 IQ trapping. I'll have a couple fails at the end of this video and kind of show you why I decided to change up my comp from my old comp to the one that I basically recently posted. Basically it's just my old comp with a little bit more troops, and that's basically because of tier 5 familiars, because tier 5 familiars suck and I hate them and they should never have been put in the game, but that's another thing. But I don't know why they thought auto damage on a familiar was a good idea, and why sometimes if you counter the person, all of a sudden the familiar is doing more damage than the person's actual army is doing to you. So it's like the troops don't matter at that point. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so this first clip is from Tia. I just did my 1000 IQ traps. My leader had walked back. This is basically recently after that came back. And this guy is actually just trying to farm me with tier 3 cav here. So I was just trying to basically go back to my infantry because I'm making sure they don't send range at me, because I was expecting cav because there's a lot of cav hits, but you can see I don't even think they got through my wall because they did 0 damage to me, so I dropped 0 might there. So a lot of times when people think this, they either think I'm like a wall trap or I'm a garrison trap, but usually you would tell them if it was a garrison, but some people get confused and think I'm a garrison trap, because I've had a lot of people message me a nice garrison trap, and I'm like, it's not a garrison trap. They would tell you if it was a garrison if you actually attacked, because it would say the garrison defeated your army or whatever, not I defeated your army. So anyways, here comes the rally. So this is kind of normal. A lot of times what will happen is I'll do this. They'll realize I'm actually not an empty castle after they send in their tester march or their leadered march or whatever it is, and they'll set the rally on me, and I'll just shield because I'm not taking a rally from one of these big guys. It would not go very well. If this was a small kingdom, it might work better. I'd take the rally or whatever, but these guys, they all have like max troops and not max troops, but like max level 60 gear, a lot of them and all that. So I'll just ran away or whatever. And this is actually another clip. So my leader's coming back here. This is a leadered attack on my castle. So I'm just going to get ready, make sure I'm in the right phalanx for the leadered attack. So he is sending range at me. I don't know why I'm sitting in cav. I definitely missaw that. So I got to switch back to infantry. I was looking at the person. I'm like, it's only 250. So I don't need to switch my war gear or anything like that. 250 is not a big deal. If it was 375, I'd probably switch the war gear at the last second, but I was just going to look at this. He's actually in the speed up gear, so he's not even switching to his war gear yet, so I don't know what his war gear is. But like I said, a 250 is not a big deal. I have enough attack in my basically base stats and with my troops and all that, and with my heroes and everything like that, so it's not going to be a big deal for me. So I'd also boosted up more troops. This is actually, I think this is after the last clip, so I think they're not really in chronological order. I think I put the last clip last just so you can see what happens there, but I think I have more troops at this point. I can actually look at the battle report and actually see what I have, but we'll take a look. Yeah, let's see how many range troops I only got 6.5, so I haven't boosted up totally, but I think this was before the range, the last one, because I did have more troops at this point than in the last clip where I should have had more troops. I did not have enough troops, and you'll see why. It was a Titan that hits me in the last clip, so that's his range gear. They did end up switching the range gear, but full gold is not going to do much, especially at 250. I'm really not worried about a 250 range attack. It's not going to do a lot. I think they're asking for the leader, but yeah, let me the Lord. It's like, you just attacked me. Why would I give you your leader back? That's not how it works. So yeah, so there is a it's called Titan rallying me right now, or quote unquote Titan 11k hero guy. So in this position, I've got a couple choices here. Either I shield, because I'm not going to make them waste what's called carpets. I've done that before. I failed at that and burned and all that stuff. So I don't really bother with that anymore. So I'm just going to migrate. I think I'll just migrate to whatever it's called, 590 or whatever. So I think the rest of my guild was in 590. So so I decided to port to 590 and take the leader with me. Is this 590? Yeah, 590 had a bunch of Titans in there anyway, so I was just seeing where the kingdom was, because I think I knew that my guild was my guild was in 590 at the time. I hadn't moved yet. I usually come a little bit later, just so I can do something like this, so I can trap people and take the leader with them. And a lot of times we get ransoms that way. I don't like the migrate unless I have a leader sort of thing, because it's kind of a waste of a migration if you don't bring a leader with you, because you can usually get a good ransom if you, or not even a ransom, a free speed ups and stuff like that if you bring a leader with you, because they have no choice, because they can't rally you in another kingdom unless they have a what's called alt guild in there, or a family guild, or someone who they can get to rally you for the leader. But a lot of times they'll just be like, okay, I'll pay the ransom then, because I don't be sitting around here without my leader in these big kingdoms. It's not usually a good idea for them. So they'll usually give you a good ransom. So that's why I'm looking for our guild's what's called hive here, and I'm just going to migrate over. This was a while ago. I'm not sure how long ago this was, but it was quite a bit ago. So I'm just waiting to see what's going on, see if anyone would try to solo me, try and release a leader. If they don't do that, then I'll migrate over. Oh, this guy has a Baron title now, so they are in a Baron family guild. So they're waiting for me to basically shield, I think, but they don't realize I'm actually just gonna random away and then pour it over and try and I still have 2 minutes left, so I'm not in a huge rush right now, but I do want to get ready, make sure I have a migration scroll, make sure I don't have any camps out, because you can't migrate if you have camps out or if you're farming or something like that. So if you're in the situation, make sure you do that. Give yourself lots of time. Don't do it last second, because you could lag and all of a sudden you're randoming with a rally walking towards you and you're automatically getting hit by a Titan. Not a good idea. So so I'm just looking at the timer, just waiting down. Here, I'll go over now, because it's like, now's a good time. It looks like no one's going to try and solo me to get the leader back, because I always hope for another solo, because if I can get a couple leaders migrating, it'd be better, but one leader is good enough, so I'll take it. Migrate back over to where my guild is, because they'd already migrated, so time to go join them. It cancels the rally if you migrate, so, well, they can't rally you in another kingdom, so it automatically cancels the rally. It's kind of like in KVK, if you're getting rallied in KVK, you just switch kingdoms, and they can't rally, or the rally gets canceled, and you're safe, and they have to try and solo you to get the leader back. But in this situation, they would have to migrate to actually hit me, which they won't do, so I just wait for the what's called quote-unquote ransom wherever I get. So I'm doing the 1000 IQ trap here as well, so there is a bunch of Titans next to me, so this is a little bit scary here. So this is not an attack, it's not a big deal, but there is a bunch of Titans all around me. I'll end up getting scouted by like 50 people here, because it's a Titan kingdom, so there is Wrath of Gods. If you guys don't know him, he is a really good account. I think it's a maxed account anyways, so he's porting next to me. I was like, oh god. So he's just sending siege at me. I'm getting attacked by another person here. I'm going to actually switch my war gear here, because this is getting a little crazy here. I'm like, oh god, I'm getting a hit here. So I should, whoo. Yeah, I was not ready for that. I was kind of stupid. There was like 4 Titans around me. I don't have resources out. I don't suggest this, so make sure you have your resources out. I don't even have enough resources out now. I should be pulling out resources right now. And he's like, don't take that. Yeah, don't take that indeed, because I was actually a little confused with what was going on there, because I was like, what happened there? I actually failed an attack. I was like, what happened? But the reason why I failed this attack, and you'll see later when I fail a couple more attacks, is I don't have enough range right now. And also I'm actually at this point, I'm not actually at home playing or anything like that. I'm actually out playing with one hand, so I'm not actually very fast, because I'm holding the phone and trying to play with that one hand, because I think I had groceries in my hand or something at this point, so I was out grocery shopping, and now I'm getting scouted by like the whole kingdom here. But yeah, I did lose to Wrath of Gods there. It's only because he sent what's called Cav. I did not have enough. Yeah, I should be pulling out a lot more than this, actually. But what I don't realize right now is I don't have enough range to take a Cav hit. So when he sends Cav again, it's going to hurt, because my range is actually down really low right now. I think I only started with 6 million, and now I think I'm down to 5.5. So this will not be enough for a Titan what's called Cav Blast. I need at least another 1 million troops for this. But yeah, I don't realize this at this point. I'm just like I said, I wasn't really paying too much attention. Like I said, I was playing with one hand, and I'm just like, oh, what's going on? And he only did 22,000, thank God, because my infirmaries are filled from this attack. He's got full max familiars, but yeah, I lost another 291,000 range there, so now I'm really low on range. So if he sends another Cav Blast, and if I don't counter, which I won't, because I'm playing with one hand, I'm not fast enough to actually switch. So I'm getting attacked again by AR Marcio, I think. I'm just going to heal up there, because I'm just like, oh god. And Yeah, and I kind of got lulled into a false sense of security here. I'm getting attacked right now by a range blast here from KW1 Director. So like everyone is trying to solo me here to get my leader, I think. I think they should know I'm online, but maybe they didn't realize because my leader came back and people are still trying to hit me. But yeah, those attacks are okay. It's the attack from Wrath of Gods that's going to come up very, very soon here. That's the one I'm not actually equipped to take. So I do not have enough troops right now. So there's nothing I can do here. Even if I switched, he'd be getting a walk back. But yeah, he's filling my infirmaries. I'm just like, oh god. And then he's going to do another attack here. But I didn't realize how low I'm actually on troops right now. I didn't notice I was down to 91 million. I was like, oh, switch to the cav. That's going to work. Nope, I don't have enough. Don't have enough range to take this hit right now. I should not have been taking that hit. So you'll see from the reports after this how bad this was. I did rebuild really fast. I had a bunch of gems and stuff like that. Not gems, but speed ups. And I was like, oh god. Okay, that was 1 million, and that one was another 1 million. Like, okay. Oops, better shield there. But yeah, after this, I did build my my trap up, and I have enough troops now to take this hit. But yeah, he walked away with 77 on that. I was in infantry and he's sending cav, so I'm taking a lot of losses for my front line. Yeah, I took 1 million there. I didn't realize I'd lost so many troops at this point. I was down to 5.2 million range too, and he's sending cav at me. I'm just like, oh god. The infantry is not the worst thing to lose here. It's the range that I'm losing, and I don't have enough of it. So when he's sending cav at me, I just don't have the damage. So even when I switched to cav Phalanx, it wasn't enough because it just... Here, I'll go through all the reports here. So this one did 0 damage, didn't even get through my wall. That didn't even touch my wall. 0 damage was done to my wall. It was killed before that. Wrath of God sent this one. That was his first attack. That was a bunch of siege, I believe. Yeah, it was a bunch of siege. He's sending full, what's called familiars with it, but 11k heroes and stuff is not going to help the siege, so didn't do any damage. This was his first main hit. I did have a little bit more range at this point, but it wasn't enough range still. I was down, I think, to 6 million before this even... Yeah, I had only 6 million archers at this point, so I needed at least 6.5 probably to cap that. And we'll show you how close it actually was, but this is the first one. The other ones, obviously, I got destroyed because I was down too many troops. It was not a good idea to try and take a Titan hit with that little troops, especially with the gear I had at the point. My gear is actually better now with better jewels and stuff, but it was more the lack of ranged troops that kind of screwed me over here because I needed at least 500k to cap this first one, and then consequently I probably needed more because the tier 5 familiars do so much damage to your backline. It's ridiculous the instant damage they do. Like they are doing like 400,000 or 500,000 damage themselves, just the stupid familiars. It's not even the troops that are doing the damage. I mean, obviously on a cav blast into infantry they're going to do a lot of damage, but the troops themselves are the... No, actually, I only did 300,000, so it's not so bad on this one, but tier 5s, I hate them. They destroy your backline. All of a sudden, you're down to troops, and now you can't defend a cav blast because you've lost so many of your ranged troops from the tier 5 familiars. So, yeah, it was a little unfortunate at this point, but like I said, I came back, rebuilt, and the trap is much better. Having 7 million troops, or 7 million range, does give you that buffer because... If you get knocked down to say 6.5, you still have enough troops to actually cap a cav blast. Otherwise, it's kind of... yeah, you can see I almost got there. My siege was actually attacking, so I was basically one attack off from capping that, so I just need a little bit more range to get through that a little faster. This one was... Yeah, that was the attack by the other Titan right after, but it wasn't a leadered attack, I believe. Yeah. No, yeah, they didn't even send heroes, so thank God, because it only did 22,000 damage. This one was Marco after that only did 7,000. Then K1 Director, that was another tier 4 blast there. Yeah, so another champion guy with 11k heroes, but range there. You can see he sent one of his 11k heroes there. Didn't send his leader, so that's why there wasn't the second one in there. And then Wrath of Gods here, that was his first one. That was the siege attack. No, yeah, it was the siege attack with some tier 1 cav. And then, yeah, so if you guys are looking to rebuild or whatever, because I did have to after that, these are some cheap gem prices from Scro. Just message him online. He'll help you out. It's 0 to 400 million. It's only $12, so there's not much difference. If you're under 400 million, it's really cheap, and then you can be above that, but usually traps are under 400 million, so $12, 100k gems, really, really good. And then if you need resources, he also does resources. So if you guys are looking for a good gem seller, just contacts grow and he can help you guys out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have some more videos coming out this week. I have another rally video coming out tomorrow. Sorry, this week was a little slow to get videos, a long weekend and all, so I'll be getting back up on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions about anything, just leave it in the description down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.